No day without hockey, and this Tuesday is not exception. My name is Andrea Sachenko, and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We take it to Khabarovsk first. Dynamo Moscow challenge Amur Platinum Arena. First period, the blue and white kill off a penalty, but a split second later, Artem Alayev drives it into the back of the net with a wicked shot from midpoint. Too bad it's not gonna count. Dynamo successfully challenged the play, and the verdict is goal interference, no goal. The Versus grabbed a little later in the frame as Mitchell Rashevsky beats Yanis Kalinic with a juicy one-timer from between the dots. The Tigers strike back early in the second. Sergei Lapin has his first in orange jersey as he scores on the wraparound. And 2 minutes later, Denis Vikharov has his first since joining Khabarovsk as well to make it a 2-1 hockey game. Slovenian rookie Jan Drost draws his first career KHL point in his very first game. Dynamo outshoot Amur 13-5 in the last stanza, but they can't get anything past either Kalinic or Evgeny Alekin, who came out for the last 11 minutes of the game. Amur stand their ground and beat Dynamo Moscow on home ice for the first time in 12 years. It's a great day to be a Tigers fan. 2-1 is the final. And now to Vladivostok, where the top team of the league SKA visit Red Hot Admiral. We go to Fetisov Arena for the action. The Sailors opened up the scoring late in the first. Odd-man rush, give and go, and Dmitry Sayus to final, and that's his first of the year. With that, he now has 42 goals with Admiral, and he edges Niklas Bergfors for the top spot in franchise history. Second period now, Nikolai Yeliseyev dashes to the net for a partial break, but he can't get it past Alexander Simonov. Admiral do stretch their lead to 2-0 a few minutes later as Ivan Yemets pokes it in on the rebound. Pavel Shandros his first point of the year on the play. St. Petersburg give themselves some hope midway through the third as Daniil Pelenkov connects with Nikita Gusev and he one-times it past Nikita Serebryakov. They risk it with the extra attacker, but to no avail. Rudolf Chorbena scores on the empty net, and that's that. Admiral beat SKA for the first time since 2014, and this is just the third loss of the season for St. Petersburg. 3-1 is your final. Moving on to Astana, Kazakhstan, where Vitas challenged Boris. First meeting of the year between the two was back in early September, and Vitas won 5-0. They strike early in this one as well. Leafs prospect Vladislav Kara hits the back of the net right as Boris gets their fifth man back out on the ice. There's a huge hit midway through the period as Din Mohamed Kayorjan sends Ivan Zinchenko flying. That's his only hit of the game, but his highlight reel worthy. No scoring in the second, but then things heat up in the third. Vladislav Kara scores his second of the night and sixth of the season just 37 seconds into the frame. Boris solved rookie Maxim Doroshka less than 2 minutes later. Arkady Shestakov shoves it over the line to make it 2-1. Vitas top scorer Alexander Yaremchuk restores a 2-goal lead soon after that as he stuffs it in on the wraparound. He's got 2 points on the night and 10 goals on the season. Boris pulled back to within 1 late in regulation as Kayorjan converts on a breakaway, but that's not gonna help Boris get any points tonight. Vitas beat Astana for the second straight time this season. 3-2 is your final. Next up, Battle of Tatarstan. Struggling Agbars visit Neftekhimik and Nizhnekamsk. The Wolves strike early. Slava Leshchenko gets the puck from Ansel Galimov and he sieves it through Timur Bilalov. The Cats set up 5 minutes later as Alexander Radulov finds his target. That's his 10th tally of the year. Dmitry Voronkov with the only assist on the play. Neftekhimik regained the lead just out of 6 minutes into the second. Nifty move by rookie Andrei Belozerov and it's 2-1 home team. The Verstas bring it back to even with a short-handed marker. Kirill Simonov breaks loose, fakes his shot and roughs it past Andrei Tikhomirov. Akbar swapped Bilalov for Amir Miftakhov prior to the third and get their first lead of the game smack down in the middle of the period. Former St. John Sea Dog Stanislav Galiev powers it home on a man advantage. But a few minutes later, Andrei Chivilov cuts to the slot and beats Piptakhov to tie the knot and force overtime. What a gorgeous goal! And with just 14 seconds remaining to play in the extra period, Evgeny Mitakin blazes to the net and doesn't let this chance go to waste. Neftekhimik beat the arch rivals and tie the season series. 4-3 is your final. Last game of the night is between Severstal and Avtal and Tbilisi, and it takes place in Cherpovets. It's a game of patience. No score through the first two periods, so we head straight to the third. Kirill Filipenko wrist one on net. Vladimir Galkin has a piece of it and then melts it into the blue paint right before it trickles in. Soon after that, David Dumbadze takes matters into his own hands and slings it past Galkin from the hash marks. Avtal and Tbilisi respond just over a minute later. Stefan Da Costa snipes his 9th of the year, and this one comes unassisted. Less than 2 minutes later, Dumbadze scores his 2nd of the night and 4th of the year with a tip in the front of the net. They got the lead, can they hold on to it? The answer is no. The Virstas roll the dice with the extra skater, and Brooks Macy gets the equalizer with 90 seconds on the clock. It goes to overtime, Severstal take a minor, and Avtal and Tbilisi make them pay. Cross-ice feed by Stefan Da Costa, and Brooks Macy whips it home for his 2nd of the night and 17th of the season. Avtal and Tbilisi now lead the season series 2-0 as they take it 3-2 in overtime. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for another set of 3 games, including Metalurg versus Avangard and Spartak against Dynamo Minsk. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to check back with us this Wednesday.